happened to you?
I'm very confused about the English material.
Which material?
It's a forming concept.
Oh, just piece of cake. I learned from this video. Let me show you.
Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome to our group 5 presentations with the topic of forming concept. First thing first, let me introduce myself. I'm Saputri and I'm responsible to present the summary of the whole topic. First, we will explain about functionalism, which is functionalism emphasizes adaptations and learning as key factors in behavior and cognition to understand the complex relationship between mental processes and behavior. And then there are thinking, which is involves mental processes like induction, deductions, classifications, and reasoning, allowing us to analyze, criticize, and make conclusions based on judgment. And then there are 3 basic types of concept of thinking. First is conjunctive, that involves combining multiple attributes, and the second is disjunctive, defines an object by possessing one of several possible attributes. And then last is relational, that connects existing knowledge with new information, involving insight generations, questioning, and making generalization. Okay, the next presentations will be present by Nur Aminah with the topic of functionalism. Nur Aminah, time is yours.
Okay, thank you Saputri. My name is Nur Aminah. I am responsible to present functionalism. The study of thinking has a long and respectable tradition in both philosophy and psychology. William James, the founding personality of a school of psychology called functionalism, defined psychology as the science of mental life. And this is close to the common sense view of psychology. Most people think of it in this way. It is the science of the mind, and the concept of the mind include both our conscious awareness and our ability to think. Functionalism is a psychology theory that considers mental life and behavior in terms of active adaptation to person environment. This approach focuses on the purpose of consciousness and behavior rather than the element of consciousness. In simple terms, functionalism asks, what does this mental process do for the person, rather than what is this mental process made of. While functionalism as a distinct school of thought is not prominent today, its influence persists in various areas of psychology. Modern psychological approach, such as cognitive psychology and evolutionary psychology, incorporate functionalist principle. The focus on understanding the purpose and utility of mental process continues to be a valuable aspect of psychological research and practice. The next presentation will be presented by Bagus with Thinking. Bagus, times it yours.
Okay, thank you Nur Aminah. My name is Bagus Rahmat. I'm responsible to present about thinking. Thinking is a process that involves mental operation, such as induction, deduction, classification, and reasoning. Thinking is the also ability to analyze, criticize, and reach conclusion based on inference or sound judgment. The normal human thought process has the following sequence. A. There is a sense of difficulty. B. That difficulty is a given definition in the form of problem. C. Make possible solution in the form of design, hypothesis, conclusion, or theories. D. Solution ideas are elaborate, rational, through forming complication in by gathering evidence. E. Corroborate the above ideas and conclude through testimony or experimentation. Symbol of thinking is the ability to think about object and even they are not immediate environment. It involves the use of sight, symbol, concept, and abstract relationship, as evidenced by language, numeracy, and artistic or ritual expression. There are several functions of symbol as follows. 1. Symbol for communication. 2. Symbol to record knowledge. 3. Symbol to communicate a concept. 4. Explanation. 5. Symbol to make classification. Metacognition or metatalk refers to thinking about thinking and was introduced a concept by John Flavel, who is usually seen as the founding scholar of the field. Flavel said that metacognition or metatalk is the knowledge you have about your cognitive process. It is your ability to control your thought process through various strategies such as organizing, monitoring, and updating. Okay, the next presentation will be presented by Afifah Dia Ari with a concept and conjunctive concept. Afifah Dia Ari, time is here.
Okay, thank you, Bagus. My name is Afifah Dia Ari Zulfanti and I am responsible to present concept and conjunctive concept. A concept is a mental category. Concept is an idea that represents a class of objects or events. They are powerful tools because they allow us to think more abstractly, free from distracting and details. There are three basic kinds of concept: a conjunctive concept, disjunctive concept, and relational. I'm here only present conjunctive concept. So, what is a conjunctive concept? A conjunctive concept string together a perceived attribute. Similarly, a conjunctive concept join attributes to make a perceptual whole. The concept of a lemon is a conjunctive because to know so as a lemon is an object that has yellow skin and a limited shape and a somewhat sour taste. The concept of conjunction is more natural and easier to represent at all ages, which result in the concept of conjunction occurring more frequently and providing a greater opportunity to learn, to reason correctly about an object. Next presentation will be presented by Zefania with disjunctive concept. Zefania, time is yours.
Okay, thank you Afifah Dia. My name is Zefania. I'm responsible to present disjunctive concept. A disjunctive concept is a type of cognitive categorization where an object or item is recognized as belonging to a category based on the presence of at least one of several possible attributes. In this way, disjunctive concept operate under an either-or logic, meaning that an item qualifies for a category if it exhibits any one of the defined features. Like a person say that he can eat all vegetable except bitter gourd. Bitter gourd that the person cannot eat, in this case, is a disjunctive concept. Disjunctive concepts are an artifact of the psychological laboratory resulting from mistaking cues for attribute and have little to do with natural human concept. Using Egan Brunswick terminology, one should say the disjunctive concept like ecological validity. Egan Brunswick terminology highlight the disjunctive concept may lack ecological validity, meaning they do not accurately represent how people categorize objects in real-world setting. Disjunctive concept represent an important area of study in cognitive psychology, illustrating how humans categorize objects based on the presence of specific feature. However, their limitation in ecological validity highlight the need for a more nuanced understanding of human cognition that goes beyond laboratory finding. The next presentation will be presented by Intan Ayuni Samsi with relational concept. Intan, time is yours.
Okay, thank you Zefania. My name is Intan Ayuni Shamsi. I'm responsible to present relational concept. A relational concept indicate or express certain relationship between the attribute of the concept. Relational concept are concepts that show the relationship between two or more concepts, where this concept cannot stand alone, but is always related to other concepts and show the relationship between them. Relational concept treat perceived attribute in terms of some relationship between object or ideas such as more than, less than, bigger than, more beautiful than, and so forth. A concept have two types of meaning, namely denotative and connotative meaning. First, a denotative meaning is the meaning of a concept that show its exact or true definition. Second, connotative meaning is emotional or personal meaning. The connotation of a thing can vary. Concepts are formed by positive and negative example. A positive example is an object or idea that is in accordance with the concept contained therein. A negative example is an object or an idea that does not correspond to a concept that cannot be contained within it. Okay, that's all our group presentation. Thanks for attention and watching. Good morning and bye-bye.